What is a lot unhealthier than most people think it is? Depression. It's not just sadness. It has serious physical health consequences over the long run. Suicide, sedentary lifestyle, stress, lack of motivation, fear of taking risks, etc. People diagnosed with depression don't live as long of a natural life as people without. Reading those first words made me shudder. Zoloft and Paxil made me grind my teeth to stumps. I became a zombie and lost a lot of myself to those types of medications. I'll never get all of me back, but I can create a new me that I can be proud of. I know this vicious cycle and the sleepless nights it brings, the tears that never end, and the relationships lost due to a lack of empathy only those who are truly depressed can describe. What keeps me going is finding a life worth living. I love my wife and my dog more, I spend more time outside. I call my friends and family more and let them know I love them. Random acts of kindness go a long way as well. It will really brighten your day doing even the simplest of things for people out of selflessness. I found that giving more of myself to others was actually a direct deposit to my happiness. Everyone's situation is different and I wish everyone here the best of luck on their mental health journey. We will never reach the end, but the process is very rewarding. I've been on several different meds over the years and I've always been a nighttime grinder. My friends noticed it at a sleepover in middle school. I think some meds may have caused some dry mouth, which can be problematic. I know it's mostly not taking good enough care of myself and the spiral out of control from there with bad dentists etc. I have found some compassionate and non-judgmental ones, though. I recommend dental schools if you can spare the time. The students can be easier to talk to and less condescending than an older, paternal sort. I was misdiagnosed with depression at 7 and placed on adult doses of antidepressants. I turned into a zombie and then tried to overdose on sleeping pills. When I survived I started flushing my meds. I was never the same person again. But I was more of a person off the meds than on them. I find that emotions aren't as clear-cut for me now as they were, kind of like there's a wall of glass between me and how I'm feeling. I experience love and loss and anger, but they're just not as strong as they could be. Doing kind things for others makes me happy. I love my dog to pieces. But I'm still not who I was before, and I think more people should understand the cost of antidepressants. They can change who you are forever and not always for the better. Absolutely. Very well stated, friend. It's almost like I don't know what I was like or who I was before I started taking the meds. They changed me in a way I will never fully understand and they carry much more weight than most doctors will warn you of. I'd suggest everyone just be careful and know yourself. Know when enough is enough and when to change the medication or dosage. I only wish smooth sailing for people going through these things, as my rough waters were nothing I'd ever wish for anyone. Edit. I know it may sound cheesy but keep it up. I'm glad you are still here and I urge you to share your story with others. A lot of what helped me were random threads on Reddit where I would just speak with others going through the same things as me. Realizing you are not alone is a very strong feeling. Oh man, another person who struggled with Zoloft. I had severe TMJ within hours of taking Zoloft for the first time, and I was in agony trying to talk, chew, everything. Turns out my dose was way too high, and also I'm allergic to it. Luvix ended up being a better fit for me. I'm sorry to hear how you've struggled. But I love how you've said I can create a new me that I can be proud of. I've done that many a time before, and each time I feel I get a little better. Smile courage, my friend. You're doing so well. Self-degrading humor. It will completely fuck up your, probably already screwed up, self-esteem and every time you make a joke like haha that trash can is my house or I'm gonna kill myself when I find out I've failed the test you are pacing the way for depression/anxiety/other mental illnesses to completely fuck up your brain. I'm 17 and I used to do it all the time, which quickly led to self-harming, considering suicide, self-isolation, etc. When I finally made an effort to switch those jokes into trips while I am so graceful and elegant or despite what the test grade says, I am probably the most knowledgeable person about that subject in the entire world. Those examples are really shifty but you get the idea. Just like really laying the compliments on thick, even sarcastically. The change of words, even if you don't believe them at first, is a massive switch in your brain which will be helpful in learning to care about yourself. Now I see my friends degrade themselves and I immediately try and flip it the other way. I'm a fucking idiot who forgot my line and I'll never be smart enough for this. Actually I think you just rewrote the play and made it 1,000 times better. Again, not a great example but that's it. Of course, changing your language isn't going to fix your mental health, but it will help a bit with self-esteem, confidence, and overall mood. Just want to clarify that I am obviously not licensed to speak on mental health professionally. My comment is all personal observation, speculation/personal experience, and the solution originally came from my therapist. Resetting yourself. It's okay for you to want to restart your life, find new friends and do new things. All because what happened in the past are some of the things you're better living without. But then your new phase in life turned out not being what you expected, so you reset again, and if it happens again, you reset again. This is all considerably time-consuming on you and other straining effects on your mental well-being. You need to make sure to know what you want out of people, what you want out of life, and how you can handle it all. If you're finding yourself resetting so much, burning yourself out from having to relearn new things, reintroduce yourself to new people and vice versa. It may very well be that it's you that's not certain with what you want out of life.